All right, let's get right into it. If you're tired of shelling out cash for every single AI image you generate, then you are in for a treat. Today, we're going to break down how you can go from being just another customer to becoming the director of your own AI image studio. We're talking unlimited power and total creative control.
Okay, so let's dive into this big choice every creator is facing right now, using paid tools versus building your own setup. Now, on one side, you've got subscription fees, you're constantly watching your credit limits, and you get hit with resolution caps. But on the other side, we're talking unlimited images, complete control over everything, and it's basically free to run once you're set up. I mean, the choice seems pretty obvious, doesn't it?
So, you might be asking, why even bother making the switch? Well, let's start with the biggest headache for anyone trying to create content: the crazy hidden costs that come with all those easy to use online tools. Okay, let's take something simple like background removal. A lot of the popular web tools out there will charge you around 539 rupees a month. And what do you get for that? A measly 40 photos. Seriously? If you're running an e-commerce shop, you're going to burn through that in like a single afternoon. Or what about, touching up a portrait? You might pay, say, $9 a month for a skin-enhancing AI tool, but then you find out you're capped at just 120 credits. The second you need more, yep, you've got to open up that wallet all over again.
And this is where it really starts to sting. To get the professional quality you actually need, they force you to upgrade. And all of a sudden, you're looking at paying nearly 5,000 rupees for just 500 images. You're completely trapped in this paper image cycle, and there's just no end in sight. But what if? What if you could just break free from that whole system? This is where things get really, really exciting. We're talking about building your very own personal AI studio, a place where you and only you make the rules.
Now, the secret sauce to all of this is something called a workflow. Just think of it like a visual assembly line for your images. You literally connect these different blocks, called nodes, and each node is like a specialized AI tool. So you could have one node that zaps backgrounds, another one that enhances faces, and a third one that adds some amazing, realistic lighting. You just chain them together to do really complex stuff automatically. So here's the bottom line, the thing that really matters. What do you get out of this? First, unlimited images. Make as many as you want, whenever you want. Second, you get total control over the quality, the style, everything. And third, once it's up and running, it costs practically nothing to use. No more credits, no more subscriptions, ever.
All right, so let's see how this all plays out in the real world. We're going to look at how these workflows can solve common problems and save you just an incredible amount of time and, let's be honest, frustration. Okay, here's a problem we've all had. You've got a fantastic product shot, but the background is just a mess. It's cluttered, it's unprofessional. You need a clean, transparent image for your website, but doing it by hand takes forever. And here is the magic of a custom workflow. Instead of uploading your image to some slow website, waiting, then downloading, your own personal tool can perfectly slice out that background in less than a single second. It's that fast. But wait, because here's where it becomes a total game changer. Scale. We're not just talking about one image at a time. No way. You can point your workflow at an entire folder of images, and it will process hundreds of them automatically. Just imagine. Batch editing your entire product catalog in minutes instead of hours. But look, simple edits are really just the warm-up act. Now we're going to get into the main event, the most powerful thing you can do with this, turning one single photo into an entire marketing campaign. This is the exact situation so many small businesses are in, right? You've got one really clean shot of your product, but you need dozens of lifestyle photos, stuff for social media, images for Amazon, and you definitely don't have the budget for a big professional photo shoot. So what do? Well, you solve it by building what we're going to call an AI catalog engine. It's a workflow with 4 absolutely crucial steps. First up, you have to lock in your product's identity. Use a special tool to basically train a mini AI on your product, telling it, hey, memorize this exact thing. Don't you dare change a single pixel. Okay, step 2, we add some structure. Without this, the AI might just, stick your product in some bizarre floating position. So we use a tool called ControlNet. It's kind of like giving the AI a blueprint of the real world. It forces the AI to respect things like physics and lighting and perspective, so your product looks like it actually belongs in the scene. And then we add the style.
The images might look real at this point, but we want them to look premium. And for that, we use something called Allura. Allura is basically a tiny file that teaches the AI a very specific look and feel, like how to shoot with the lighting of a super high-end photography studio.
And here it is, the big payoff. After you run that one single product photo through this engine, bam, you get over 30 unique, incredible, and perfectly on-brand marketing images. Your product's sitting on a marble countertop next to a swimming pool on a rustic wooden shelf, all generated in just a few minutes. So this all brings us to the final and honestly the most mind-blowing level of control. We're moving way beyond just generating images. We're talking about actually directing them, just like a virtual photographer. So just think about this for a second. What if you weren't just typing words into a prompt box anymore? What if you could literally grab the camera in that virtual world and decide exactly where it goes? And this is how it works. You're not just hoping for the best anymore. You're setting specific numbers for things like camera rotation, how high or low the camera is, and even the exact distance from the product. This is precise, mathematical control over your shot. This means, from just one reference picture, you can tell the AI, give me a front view, now a back view, now a 45-degree angle, now a dramatic shot from down low. Now zoom in for an extreme close-up. You get all of it without a real camera, a studio, or a photographer in sight. This is the ultimate power shift. You've gone from being a user, just typing prompts and crossing your fingers, to becoming a director. You are in complete command of a virtual photo shoot, able to create the exact image that you see in your head. So really, the only question left to ask is this. Now that you have the keys to your own unlimited, totally free, and completely controllable AI studio, what are you going to create first?